doing? What you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Bet I'm in the break room. What you doing? What we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.
Big Bink Show, Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. What's going on? Hey, you saw that little intro. Don't forget to join us this Sunday for the pre-big game celebration. My main man Action Jaxon's Super Swing Golf Tournament. Even if you don't know how to play golf, just come out. Come out and hang out with us. Friends, family, fun, food, and golf on a Sunday. You got more than enough time to get ready for the big games. From 12 to 3 for our Dallas-Fort Worth listeners. It's at Top Golf over there on Park Lane in North Dallas. For those of you who know what Park Avenue used to be back in the day, that's where the Top Golf is at. That whole area is amazing. I went and drove by it today. For more information, go to actionsaidsride.com. All the benefits for this is going towards Action's journey as he prepares for his 2022 AIDS ride. On the West Coast. It's gonna be a big deal. Hey, like real quick, I'm so tired. I'm just tired of seeing misconduct by the police. I don't know if you saw that video of a 9-year-old, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a 9-year-old getting pepper sprayed by the Rochester Police Department. I'm talking about 10 officers on deck to subdue a 9-year-old female black girl. All the officers was white. The little girl was black. Now, again, I ain't making this no race thing, but when you see the video and you hear her calling out for her daddy, as a dad of a young black girl, it was tugging at my heartstrings the whole time. But as you see that, you can't help but feel some kind of way. It took about 4 officers to get this little girl in the car, restrained, and as some type, I ain't even gonna say comfort, but just to get her in the car. 4 officers. About 3 behind the car like she a straight up criminal. I just get tired of seeing that. Like, who's policing the police? Unfortunately, it was a snowy day. They got her all in the snow. I don't care what she did. I don't care what she did. I don't know what she did either. However, the fact that it took about 9 officers to get this little girl inside a police car, if that's not a form of racism or racial profiling or police misconduct, please educate me. I have so many friends in law enforcement, and the ones I know are good cops. And this is Rochester. What is that? Rochester, New York. It's disgusting. 2021, we still dealing with that. We're talking about a 9-year-old girl, 9 years old, and we see people shoot up a church of people having Bible study. We see somebody go in, little white boy go in and shoot them. They take him to Burger King. Are you kidding me? Action Shani, I saw that. It just messed my whole mood up for the night. Really. It messed my whole mood up. Like literally.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm just laughing at the cat in the background on the couch.
My cat.
Yeah. He was back there messing around. But
that food done snuck in. I ain't know
back to the subject at hand. Yeah, I mean, when I saw that video today, it was totally disturbing. If you haven't watched it, you take a look at this and just see.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, well, today I guess the internet is working well, but my understanding was that they had a family disturbance at the home, and I guess the little girl was involved in it. The officers got her, and one of the officers that brought her out told her to stop acting like a child.
She said, "I am a child.
I am a child." And so in the back of the car, she was pepper sprayed in the back of the car. Not, they had already detained her. I'm not really sure what. Okay, so this don't want to work.
The police officer, the dudes tried to get her in the car. They couldn't get her in the car. Then the white female come and say, "Hey, get in the car. I'm gonna pepper spray you in your eyeballs." She was like, "Don't pepper spray me in my eyeballs, please, 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 please." Then the dude gave her okay. Go ahead and pepper spray her. And she sprayed her. Like, they shut the door. After they sprayed her, they just shut the door like, "Hey, all right, she'll be all right after she get that stuff out of her eyes." And when they shut the door and they pan out, the body cam, you see about 9 officers over there by the car like it's a grown man in the car that they're trying to subdue.
Yeah, I mean, they treat us different. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, the facts are facts, and then on top of that, it's all the time, and it may not feel like it's all the time, and it may not feel like it's only just us, but to us, it feels that way.
but there's no anybody can get it. A 9-year-old girl, a 47-year-old man, a 87-year-old man, a 63-year-old grandmama, a 42-year-old mom with kids in the car. Like, anybody can get it. It's like, soon as that the same talk. I'm sure your son is older. You had that talk with him. The same talk that I'm preparing to have with my son who's 11. I got to have a talk with my daughter. About what to do when you get pulled over, man, and it ain't gonna stop. I just hate to say it because it ain't gonna stop. We've been kumbayaing for this since the 60s, since the 50s, hell, since the beginning of time. And it ain't gonna get no better, man. And it's just a shame, man. It's just a shame. Again, hearing her call out for her daddy. And again, I don't know what happened at the crib, why the police was called anyway. But when you call the police for, we'll just say it was a family disturbance I put that in the category for mental health, something going on over there. When you call in for that, it goes totally left. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So how's y'all weekend?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing.
I don't want to be Debbie Downer, man. I don't want.
No, I mean, but this is real talk. This is what you gotta discuss because this is what's going on, and it's just one of those sad situations where, again, it's just thrown in our face how insignificant we are, and how little we mean to them. And let's remember, if we can keep it 1,000 here in Big Bink's break room, let's remember there were police. There were firefighters and there were military personnel that were at the Capitol.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah. So you don't know who on the home team. You don't know who to vote for.
Yeah, well, you don't know when you make that phone call to the police who's coming.
Exactly. Yep.
You don't know when that fire happens who's coming now. And
the intent, and they intend. This is the same police force in Rochester that end up killing a guy, black dude, end up putting his hoodie over his head and suffocating him.
Yeah.
And that was I don't know, a couple of months ago or whatever. But again, Letitia James sound like she African American, so she'll be looking into this. And I hope, matter of fact, she was on the news when they killed the guy with the hoodie. So she's looking into this. They're doing an investigation. But I say call the troops and make some noise.
Yeah, you can't call nobody.
This is what gets me something. I don't know Letitia James, and this is definitely not an attack towards her. But a lot of times, what they do, they end up putting a black person in a position to have to, be the one to answer the questions and say there's going to be an investigation, when really that's not going to happen. And that is, I think that's that's worse than them doing what they did, when we're lied to, because we have so many people that are in powerful places that can make decisions, but they're not really for us.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about people our color, black people our
Yeah.
color. They're there to hold position because they got to have a black face there so they won't catch as much heat. And I don't know anything about Letitia. I'm not saying anything about her directly, but just in general, a lot of times we can't get these things fixed because of us.
Like that fool in Kentucky that shot down all the Breonna Taylor stuff and said the police was justified in shooting up that apartment, trying to come in unannounced, end up killing Breonna Taylor. Was it the Attorney General in Kentucky?
Attorney General. But again, let's remember, it wasn't a lot, but there was some black people at the Capitol.
and you know what? It's funny that you said that. The black dude's still in jail. I saw that on the news yesterday. He's still in jail, man. He trying to get out.
The other one, but the white folks done got out.
And they all done got out. They kicking it, having tea with their kids and their family at work. Interviewing with TMZ, and Pookie still locked up, and we don't know what charges. We don't know what they charging Pookie with.
What's up, incarcerated dreams? We ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah, what's up, Mr. Incarcerated?
They treat us differently because there's no consequence. Sorry to be radical, but when there's no consequences for abusive policing, it will continue. Yeah, Malcolm X warned us. He did.
Absolutely true. Yeah.
True. And again, we don't know who's on the team right now. I mean, we imagine that though. We're in a funny time in America where, again, there were police at the Capitol insurrection. There were people that are sworn to protect us that wanted to overthrow the government. And again, we don't know how. Imagine though, we don't know how many people are playing on that same team.
Right. That got the uniforms on now.
The uniforms on now. Exactly.
That we'll come in contact with. Like, are you kidding me? Our major sponsor, Kevin Kirksey, with the Yamp series supposed to be out today. Comment on that, Kevin Kirksey. Is the Yamp out? Is it ready for sale? Let us know. But he has
Yamp is here.
Yeah, he has a very profound statement. This country refuses to treat blacks without racism until we as blacks spend our money within our own businesses and build black wealth with, say, at least 25% of black. So take 25% of 1.5 trillion, that's 350 billion in annual earnings that will be spent on black-owned businesses, products, and services. Those whites who show they are racist won't stop doing this until we as black do what I said above of spending our money within black businesses. I like that. Every other non-black race spend their money within. You're right. We talked about that. Them corner store gas stations, them nail salons that we go patronize and give them all our money. We talked about that. The not Amoco, I'm sorry, that's old school. The Exxon gas station and Hot Bead up in there, and they got them all over the neighborhood, and you see them in there. And so we got a new launch date for the Yamp series. Okay, it's February 6th, and we'll definitely get Kevin Kirksey, entrepreneur, clothing specialist. I mean, everything. I mean, fashion guru. His gear is for everybody, for kids, for moms, for dads, and it's amazing. February 6th, be on the lookout for the Yamp series. The Yamp is here. You heard Action saying that. The Yamp is here. And you can go to kevinkirksey.com and check out everything he has, from purses to jeans to sweatsuits to shirts. We got hats on. Like, here's the logo right here. We rocking the logo right here. Action got the shirt on. He got Tiger Woods hat on today. I see you. That's what that is.
Was, baby. T-Woods.
That's what that is. So I mean, that's Kevin
Kirksey is going to be at our Top Golf event too, and he's going to be giving away some stuff there as well. So you're going to be able to probably get your hands on some exclusive Kevin Kirksey fashion if you come on out. You don't. You never know what's gonna happen.
He's not giving nothing away there. They can come by it.
See, you just blew the whole sale, Shani.
Oh, my bad. But it is somebody giving something away. But I would hate for them to get like, well, I thought he was giving something away. Well, I guess
we don't know. Kevin can be nice like that. No.
Well,
but listen, he even though he might not be giving out nothing there, coming this month or next month, he giving y'all some cash, so y'all better stay tuned. And that's y'all, not us. Y'all.
Yeah. You get some money out there. I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, I mean,
people that were on this morning. That
yeah.
I think I will. I'll go back and reach out to them and say, hey, y'all need to get some of y'all money back.
All right, y'all talk. We don't know what y'all talking about, but like y'all gotta explain what y'all talking about. You can't be doing them secret jokes.
Man, this morning on the morning show.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be on here with us. However, the guest is a business owner, and she came on to talk about her business. You know, we gave her the platform to talk about credit and credit repair, things people can do. And I mean, the comments went off. Like, we had so many people on there to discredit her. They were in the comments saying, hey, she a scam artist. She a scam artist. She a scam. And this is all going on while she's on. And I'm sitting there looking at the comments like, okay, because, you don't want to be, well, what we don't want to be is like, what they saying? You try to keep some professionalism there. But, I mean, it was just a trip. And Mel's he went there with her on the piano and he just checked out. So we ought to reach out to them because they were really, I mean, it was a lot. Be like, hey, we doing a money promotion where y'all can win some money. Maybe y'all need to tune in. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they discredit the creditor.
Ooh, that's rough, ain't it?
Yeah, she had no credit with them. She was like a 450 with the audience this morning.
If a 100 is a score, that's what she had with them. Even after the show, they just kept on talking about her. But even though she got a lot of negative comments, there were some people that reached out that was like, oh yeah, I know her, she and I'm like, hey. Oh, okay, well.
Hey, Donald Trump said there's no bad press. There was no bad press on that show. She got us a lot of good looks. Thank you very much. We should have brought her on tonight. That's what we should have did. Had her on. We're part 2.
But there are really bad people. Really bad people. Oh man, that's cold. That's cold. Well, yo, it's Monday. On Monday we get down HBCU style. I see my big bro A Harris in the queue. A Harris Brown in the queue, representing for the HBCUs. What's happening, baby?
I like that sweater. Look at you going, boy.
It's Black History Month. He went to the closet. It's Black History Month.
Yes, it is the first day. You better get it, brother.
I had come ready, had to come correct. I was like, y'all gonna have me out here not representing properly.
Absolutely.
With all the colors and everything.
Yeah, I see you.
Listen, so how y'all doing today? What's good?
We just talking about stuff that make us mad, stuff that make us happy. Did you see that video of that 9-year-old black girl getting sprayed by the getting pepper sprayed by the Rochester Pole? Did you see that? You didn't see it?
You know what? I've been so busy promoting the campaign today. I got tied up. Y'all. So real quick for you, hey, this week we are raising money for Cheney University and Lincoln University. You see it right there on the screen. So we also want to right now. Listen, so Shani, I just emailed you the Bitly link. So that way, again, now last year we did like $400 for Cheney, We need about $2,400 for Lincoln. So my biggest goal is to do bigger and better than last year. I want every school to at least raise $5,000 or more if we can do it, but I need as much as we can get from our listeners, our viewers, everybody else. Last year we did $38,000, but this year, let's do it again, even bigger, even better. So we got, hey, I didn't tell you, but last week, now we on Clubhouse. I tell you that last week.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
That's dope. We are on Clubhouse. All you got to do is look for us, HBCU Alumni Cares on Clubhouse. We're going to be having a conversation, especially with Shani and Lincoln alum, but anybody can come on and talk about their school, what makes your school so special, and what was something that was that moment that saved you, that made you like, what, this is the place where I need to be, and this is why I need to be here. So I'm excited to see what's happening and all that kind of great stuff. But putting the links in the chat and on the screen if you want to donate and support. Again, I'm trying to raise more money this year. I need y'all help. I do. Did I do enough?
You out there. You out there. You out there. Help out. Hey, let me ask you a question though. Okay, so do you know what the money goes towards? Because that's what everybody always wants to know. Like, everybody wants to know if they're investing wisely. So what does the money go toward?
Oh, so every school, we give it to the foundation, to their unrestricted scholarship dollars or support. So our main goal, we always tell the schools, we're giving you this so you can support students who are in the greatest need, to help you with technology. Still, you have some students who don't have Wi-Fi at home, because a lot of students are still working remotely. Like, even though a couple schools are now starting to open up for the spring semester, and they're allowing freshmen to come on campus, letting seniors come on campus, but they're still working hybrid. And they're still working from home in some cases, so they still need laptop, they still need Wi-Fi access, but they still need other resources to make things happen at home. So hopefully that's what we're asking them to do, is help with that, especially that technology part first, and then maybe provide some scholarship dollars. So we don't necessarily want this money to go towards paying the salary of people, not necessarily. We want it to go to support the students. That's what we want.
Fantastic.
Amazing is that when we are raising something for a cause like this, or actions cause, it's so hard for us to raise money. But I can open up GoFundMe right now and see, look, Johnny need a cast for his arm. We're trying to raise $10,000 and they got $100,000 in 10 hours.
Yeah.
Right, for that cast. The moment we say we want to help little Johnny go to college,
oh no,
he ain't got no scholarship.
Johnny don't need no education.
Break his other leg. Oh man!
You got anybody
and make this happen? Because it is important, and people do need help, and we have to understand, as human beings, we're here to help each other. That's your purpose in life. That's part of it. You're here for other people. You're not here for yourself. If you was here for yourself, then we'd be here by ourselves. Adam wouldn't have needed Eve.
Yeah.
We're here for each other, and to help, support, and build each other. What you laughing at, Anthony?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't hear what you just said. That last.
I said, what you laughing at?
Oh, I was laughing at just the whole idea. I just see Action just still pointing down at the screen, like, make sure y'all hit that link. I love it.
Yeah. And this the Lincoln in Missouri, right?
No, this is the Lincoln in Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania.
This
okay,
is the first
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That's the first one. I'm thinking of the other one in Missouri. Okay.
Now that's coming up a little bit later. I think that comes up later on in the month. So but this is we kind of want to start off this year. We wanted to start off, with some of the more historic ones. So since it's the beginning of Black History Month, we wanted to go back to the very beginning and talk about some of the HBCUs that first started. So started right at the turn of the century, right at almost at the end of the Civil War. So we went back to Cheney and Lincoln. Now, mind you, there's a big debate between the two institutions about who was the first HBCU. If you look at the dates again, usually they'll say, Cheney University started first, but Lincoln will say, well, no, but we're the first HBCU because we're the first one to provide a college degree. So it's
Yeah.
this big debate. I let them have it out. They go back and forth because if that is the case, every HBCU is gonna have their first something. Everybody's gonna be first in something. We were the first in we first on the South. We first below the Mississippi. I mean west of the Mississippi. We the first Mason-Dixon line. Everybody got their first. So I let them have that. But we just go break the fact that they were here at the very beginning, and I'm good with that.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's not your job anyway. Your job is to raise money. It ain't to fix the base.
Yeah, I don't want to get in the middle of the fight. I just want to help raise the money for the schools as much as I can, as long as I can. So again, like I said, we're going to be on Clubhouse tomorrow, and then we come back on Wednesday evening. We'll be actually doing our live show to talk about the two schools, bring some alumni on. They can talk, they talk, and encourage more people to give. Campaign goes from Monday to Monday. From Monday, so we said what we're going to do now is we're going to guarantee that by no later than 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time, we'll make the link go live, and it'll go all the way to the following week, Monday, to 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll start next week, Monday, early in the morning. But then this one in Monday evening. And again, like I said earlier, everything we raise goes straight to the school. I don't touch the money. None of my committee touch the money. It goes straight from the donor to the institution. As simple as that.
That's awesome,
again,
man. Well,
if you want to join the campaign, find us on Facebook, HBCU Alumni Cares, or the HBCU Alumni United. We got over 84,000 alums and supporters in this group. We have to be the largest HBCU alumni group on Facebook, I believe, right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Boom.
Awesome. Well, hey, man, Anthony, we appreciate you, man, every week dropping these gems on us, getting people inspired about, HBCUs, finding out about them, getting some knowledge, and preparing for their future. We appreciate you, man, doing your due diligence, helping these schools get funds, much needed funds, by the way, so they can continue to be in existence, man. But we definitely appreciate you. And then we're going to hop on that Clubhouse with you and act a fool, and it's going to be on and cracking.
Oh, we going to cut up. We cutting up tomorrow. Yes, we are. So, hey, always, I will see you all. Well, hope to talk to you tomorrow, and I'll see you next Monday.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
All right, see you.
All right, baby. In case you're just tuning in, this is Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Your opinions, your thoughts. We strategize all that. We do it collectively. We try to help push the culture forward. And when that happens, change happens. Change for the better. But that's what this podcast is all about. The hell you laughing at, man? You've been laughing all the time.
I'm laughing at Bells. Bells is killing me.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh,
Bells is killing me right now. Nah. No, but let me touch on something though that Shani just said. Okay, because it's like, I mean, I got to go through that all the time, though, Shani. Every single time when it comes to raising funds for this, and I see the same thing. It's like I'll go to the GoFundMe pages and the Instagram and all these other fund sites, crowdfunding sites and stuff like that, and I see people raising money for the craziest things. And I'm not mad. I'm like, if you can get it, get it. You know what I'm saying? If you can get yours, get yours. But and then when I ask money for a great cause like raising money for AIDS and HIV, helping people out, I mean, the money ain't for me. It's for me to help others out. I figured out a way to give back to the community and help out and do my due diligence. Try to get another star in my crown if I make it to heaven. And then it's like I can't even tell you. Again, I've done this for 20 years. I've written for 20 years and made this a 20-year journey. I've done over 10, 11 AIDS rides total. I can't tell you how many times. Each time I got to raise a minimum of $3,000. Plus I got to pay for my expenses to get to the ride, hotel, airfare, all that other stuff. That's all on me. I can't tell you how many times that I came short on my $3,000 goal that I had to cover that expense myself. And it's not so I can ride or do whatever I want to do. I could ride all the time on my own if I want to just ride and don't have to pay for it. But I want to give back and try to help out a community that needs help. I want to help out in a way because it helps me out. If you give, it's just one of those things that helps you out personally. Giving helps you out. And the receiver gets something, but you as the giver get more. Because when you give, you help your own self out way more than the receiver. And if you are a true giver, you know that. And so, but I just want to just piggyback on that because, it always burns me, but it never stops me. We've had this conversation too. As much as it burns me, it never stops me from doing what I've been doing. And if people don't donate, they just don't donate. I'm like, okay, well, they just didn't donate. But it never stops me from doing that. Stop it, Mel. Stop it. He's not gonna let that chick go. He's not gonna let that chick go. Mel's did the turnaround. Mel did the turnaround this morning. He was like,
he turned all the way around. He was looking at the door. He was looking at the door like, oh my God. Yeah. And I'm all in the comments like this on the show. I couldn't even focus. I don't even know what all she said because I was in the
Mel's gave her the coldest of shoulders.
Wait, she was in studio?
No, she was on here. She was just on here. You have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's comedy. It's good comedy. But yeah, I hope that people like that's how people when we ask them to participate and donate money. That right there.
Yeah.
Do it again, Action. Do it again. Spin around.
Action, can you help donate to our cause? Hello? Action?
That right there. That's what they do. But then it amazes me because then when they or their family member or somebody has some kind of ailment, then they call and saying, hey, Shani, can you tell me about that? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's affecting you now. Oh, my God. Wow. Who would?
Yeah. Again, if people have their own reasons and it's your money, you earn your money, you can do whatever you want to do with your money. And God knows I do. But at the same time, it's still, like I said, it's not like we're asking you to cure AIDS.
We ask for a lot. What got me is doing this one. I know who's on the team. I know who's on the team because anybody that's the three of us, and then some other people, of course, Kevin, Lamont,
yes.
First Lady Jackie, like the pastor in Lubbock, they always say when I talk about this, they say, well, just let us know what you need. We'll write your check.
Yeah.
And so you find it. And then even our new people, we got Mel's on team. Well, he ain't new. He been here for years.
Yeah. He old.
Yeah, he old. And then like Basil, well, Muck, I really can't say that he's old because he worked with me on my first project in city when I was running a nonprofit for the kids in Duncanville. So he was one of my instructors and one of my coaches and volunteered his time. On the child care side, he got a little pay for that, but it was still you might as well say that was volunteer work or what.
Yeah.
So they're on board. Killer is on board. We got a good team. Antoinette is flying in.
Yeah. You have your solid people that will always be there in your corner, and that's exactly what you need. But at the same time, it's like those people are good core, but everybody should be willing to give. I don't care who you are, how much money you have, how much money you don't have. There is always a need that you can help out with. And again, it pays forward and it pays you back because God knows when you're in need, somebody's going to come to your aid. Somebody will come to your aid because that's how God works. And if you give, like I said, it's just going to help you out as a person. in your soul, it's going to help you out.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you guys something off the cuff because I just thought of this, and I know I forgot what we were doing tonight, but I just want to ask you this today.
I forgot what we were doing today.
Yeah. But today I Googled myself. I Googled my paycheck government name.
Oh, okay.
Can I tell you how many white boys I saw pop up with the same name? I was like, what?
Paul Bullard, yes.
Okay, so throw me out there.
White boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a real good, nice white boy corporate.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I ain't surprised. Shoot. That sound like a ex-lieutenant.
When you in your Beamer and you driving, you look like a white man.
Oh man, here we go. I'm changing up now.
No, until we get close to you, but from where it looks like, oh, that's a cool white boy driving that Beamer.
Oh yeah, okay. No, but that just freaked me out because I was like, okay, I'm Googling my name. So I Googled my name and then I hit images. You should do it. Google your name, hit images, and see how many people come up.
It's a couple of people that come up as Shani Scott. I come up first for the most part.
Yeah, I came up first, but then when I scrolled down, I'm like, it's about like 90 other PBs, and only one or two black, and all the rest of them are white. And I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Well, I know I was pissed when I Googled. I ain't do my government name, but it's a bunch of white people on my government name too. But when I did Big Bink, it's another dude. I think he in North Carolina or South Carolina, and his name is Big Bink. And he in the entertainment, he's in the entertainment thing like us. Now, before, when it was the record producer Bink, who I ended up being friends with, the one that did Lights, Camera, Action and a couple other remixes, I like, okay, he is Bink with an exclamation point. But it's a dude named Big Bink. I was like, man, some, you think you be thinking you authentic, and then nobody else could possibly not be another Big Bink. But yeah, it is. So, he like a gangster rapper though.
I didn't think that it was like another Shani Scott. I'm like,
come on now,
Shani Scott.
Yeah,
I've never met a Shani until I became an adult.
Wow.
The only Shani the first Shani that I remember was the girl that worked for Vibe. She used to write for Vibe. That's the first other girl that I met named Shani. That spells it like mine too.
I had a Shani in my grammar school growing up. She was cute too. What's she?
Oh Lord.
Sorry.
She's right under you. She's right under you.
You went to school in Chicago, Shani? Speaking of going to school, you said what?
Was you touching that little girl under the desk?
Absolutely. Speaking of going to school, Shani, school them on how they follow the show on all the platforms we on. How about that?
Oh,
well, I'm glad that you asked. Well, what you can do is take out your phone, go to your app store, and all you have to type in is Media Room 360. You download you type in Media Room 360 and download the app. Oh. We did get a lot of downloads today after that morning show that we had. I appreciate all who have sent us messages saying that you appreciated how we handled it. And because of the drama that we had on the show, you decided to download the app. Listen, we have more shows than just Shani and Mel's in the morning and Big Bink's Break Room. We also have Recipe for Conversation with Antoinette that comes on every Thursday at 10 a.m. Then we also have Muck and Killer that come on every Friday night at 9 p.m. And if you need some Jesus in your life, we got 3 church broadcasts, okay? 3 on Sunday, 1 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday. So we got you covered. It's the Media Room 360 for a reason.
Download that app.
You got content you want to share, hit us up.
Yeah, you want to be on TV, we can hook you up. You can be on TV doing your own show.
Bam. That's the most important part.
Just bring you out with you.
You could be a star. You could be a star. You could be a star. And you could be a star. Did you? Oh, you Googled the kid? Did you Google his name? Hey, Mels, did you do that? How many white males did you find?
Not another one.
Oh yeah, you talking about being original, Bink?
What's that?
When I came up with me and some other people came up with my radio name, the Jackson,
Right.
Jaxson. I thought that was classic and original.
Right.
You Google that, you'll find another black guy
Name Action.
spell it the same way, Jaxson. I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
supposed to be S. I always spell it Jaxon.
Me too.
Yeah, that's Jaxon.
You said Jaxson.
Yeah, Jaxson. I'm sorry.
So yeah, I've been spelling it Jaxon.
No, that's all right. But I'm saying because it ain't a real name anyway. I don't care how you spell it. Because it ain't on no checks. But at the same time,
No, go ahead.
no, I was saying, but at the same time, I thought that was original. And so much for originality there. Somebody topped out.
Off the top, you going up against Action Jaxon, the movie from Carl Weathers.
No, but he spelled his Jackson like the real name, Jackson.
Oh,
okay.
That's why I switched it up and said like, okay, I'm gonna be original. I'm not gonna spell it like Jackson. I'm gonna spell it like Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Jackson. You saying? So it's like, okay, I'm gonna catch that. But what can you do? Okay.
Let me ask y'all something. We radio people, right?
Sometimes.
Wendy's show. Wendy's movie. I'm sorry. Let me say it again because it's not her movie. It's Light Something's movie. Did y'all watch the Wendy Williams movie?
I did.
No.
I did.
So what did you think of it?
I think that it was one of the better ones out of all the biopics that I've seen on Lifetime, because the ones that come on always be suspect. This one was pretty good. However, I learned a lot about Wendy Williams that I didn't know. I learned a lot, like stuff she went through. Absolutely, like all them times she tried to have a baby and couldn't have a baby. How she her first job was at WOL in DC. How she got her break in New York. Her getting raped by some R&B singer. I wish I knew who that dude was portraying. I don't want to give too much of the story away, but her being on Kane, like from the jump. Like you said, what?
You didn't know none of this?
No, I didn't really follow Wendy Williams like that.
Her. So
I
knew. Yeah,
I didn't really follow her like that. But even the dude she was going with, like this dude, I remember meeting him because I interviewed Wendy on the air a couple of years ago when she came out with that book, and he was right there with her the whole time. You know, yeah, he was right. He was a manager at the time. I remember him being in the room with us, and he was like, "Don't ask this, don't ask that." I was like, "Huh? Okay." You know. Yeah. So.
What did you ask? Tell us. Come on, give us the juice.
Yeah, that's usually when the managers tell me that when I'm interviewing somebody. That's the first question I ask.
Don't ask that. Okay, hey, so are you?
Yeah. That's the first question I ask. Don't ask. They used to tell me that when I used to interview artists in the studio. Hey, you don't want to ask them that. I'll be like, okay. So anyway, about this thing that they told me not to ask you about. What's the deal with that?
I remember Mariah Carey came in there one time. Boy, they was like, "Don't even touch her. Don't even stand next to her." I was like, "What? That's when Kevin Lyles worked for Def Jam. They were like, "Hey, she gonna be here for 3 minutes. Blah 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 blah. Don't ask her this. Don't ask her that."
They treat their little slaves like that. Oops, I didn't mean to say that like that. I don't understand why they treat her. Why they put the artists on pedestals like that. Why treat them like royalty when you treat them like crap? I really want to say another word.
Yeah.
Say it. We in the break room.
I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be more ladylike because I would like to attract a gentleman. Okay. So I'm trying
Okay.
Oh.
It ain't one in particular,
Oh, okay.
Be better. My kids are cussing now. And I
Oh.
TikTok and I saw my kids on TikTok cussing. So yes.
So how did you handle that?
And I mean they cussing like they mama cuss.
I don't believe that.
Oh.
Go through TikTok. Your little niece is on there.
Are you serious?
Mother? Yes.
Oh wow. They had some good home training, I see. They had that good official cursing Shani class. I'ma curse you out home training.
That might have been that day they peeped out the door. What, last Tuesday was Shani was going out. They was like, Mama
said. When I see, like when I was scrolling through, looking at their stuff, and when I saw it, I'm like, they get that from me. But this started when they were 2 and 3.
Oh
when
wow!
They were 2 and 3. I'll never forget. Carly and Tamara were in their room. I was in my room. They were arguing about something. It got quiet. Carly stomps into my room and she said, "Mommy, Tamara just called me the B word." Okay, she picked out the B word, knew that was wrong. But what Tamara really said to her, because I heard her, was, "You mother, bitch." And I was like, and so when she came to tell, I had to keep a straight face. And I was like, "Tamara, don't say that. You can't say that." But when they walked out the room, I put my face in the pillow and just hollered. And so when I was going through TikTok and I came across it, because they were standing right there with me, I said, "Are you on here cussing?" Because that on TikTok, they're not saying it, they're mouthing it.
Oh,
words not coming out, but they mouthed it, and I'm like,
okay,
they comfortable enough to do that? Okay, well, I got to make some changes, and then, something.
Yeah.
Do TikTok got like parental advisory on it, like a filter where you don't get to cuss stuff?
Oh, well, that's the whole thing.
I'm asking. I don't know.
No. No.
Oh,
TikTok is unfiltered. Unfiltered.
Showing out.
But we got to get on our TikTok game now. Because they get millions and millions of views on TikTok, and we need to get on our TikTok game. We need to come together as a group.
I put one of us on TikTok. Well, you weren't there that day, but I said I was going to start putting our samples up there. It's me, Bink, and what's your friend name? Mississippi.
Mississippi. Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have no friend in Mississippi.
Charles Rush?
David Banner.
Oh, Banner. Okay.
So we have 167 views.
Damn, for real? When you put it up?
Last night.
Oh, you talking about the interview. Okay, gotcha. So what's the handle? Just Big Bink's Break Room?
Oh, no, it's on my page.
Oh.
I hashtagged us, though.
So what's our handle on TikTok?
We don't have a TikTok.
Oh, we don't? I thought you just said we had a TikTok.
I have a Media Room TikTok. No, I'm saying we're on.
Okay, Media Room. What's the handle?
I don't know. I have to ask Carly and Sam. Ain't nothing on the Media Room TikTok though, and that's what they would tell. They was getting on me about that. They was like, "You need to start posting to your Media Room TikTok." Like,
yeah, that's what we need to do. Come on, we need to come up with some stuff to do to get some views and get some following on TikTok, man. Because it's like if you got an old white guy dancing that gets millions of views, we could do something.
Shani, do a silhouette. Do that tonight.
No, I'm not doing that. I saw that. I don't have that much confidence to do something like that. I thought about it. But I don't have the confidence. I don't have the confidence.
It's a silhouette. We won't even know it's you.
Yes, you will know it's me. And now I'm too much of a fool. I ain't opened up like that, So
I can see it now. Put your head on my show. Fuck yeah, I ain't doing this. Y'all kiss my ass. Fuck this. This motherfucker. Man. Cut that goddamn light on.
You know what? I ought to do that then. I ought to do that. Like
I can't stumbling all over everything. I can't see shit. Somebody turn the lights on.
I'm gonna tell my wife to do one. I'm gonna see if she's gonna do one.
Now, and I can see her doing it. I can
really?
See her doing it. Yeah.
Man.
Mama had some. She got some sex appeal, and she got it going on. She
We
knows-
gonna see. I'm gonna tell her to do it. She gonna be surprised that I say it, but I'm gonna tell her to do it. Be like, do a silhouette shot.
Yeah, but you got to be in it.
Yeah.
No, let her do it. Let her. You
No,
know.
you got to be in
Sit
it.
in the chair, like the one I saw. The dude was sitting in the chair, and the lady did the little stuff.
Oh, she
Yeah,
did.
Common got in it with Tiffany Haddish.
I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that.
So you got to be in it. You can't let her do it by herself. That
And
would
there's
be
one
wrong.
lady on TikTok that I was like I just watched her videos. I don't know what drew me to her, but I was like, she just on here, like, cause she does every TikTok to come out.
The
So
white lady, the old white lady.
no, it's a black lady, and
Okay.
she's young. She's probably in her 30s. She might be in her 40s. She looks good. But I got to one TikTok, and come to find out, her son, her only child, her only son, and he looked like he might have been between 14 and 16, was murdered. And
Oh.
then a couple days later, her husband died of congestive
Oh.
heart failure. And I'm like, this is why she does so many TikToks, because she having fun. And I mean, she just put herself out there, and I was like, wow, I guess that's good therapy for her. But
Yeah, therapy. Yeah. Wow.
I need it for therapy too. I'm
all
gonna have to
right,
get on
Albert,
TikTok.
how you doing, Albert?
What's up, A? I'm gonna have to
Albert,
get on.
used to be my little security guard in Tyler. Whenever we
Oh.
had events at Club Sky, Albert, that's Shauna's brother, so he would always make sure me and the girls were okay.
That's what's up. What's up, big homie?
Shout out East Texas. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's crazy.
Did y'all hear? Mike Pence had to ride coach. He went somewhere, but ain't no more Air Force and all that. He had to ride coach. Him and his wife was on the plane today, or was it yesterday?
Mike,
And they was Mike Pence, the ex vice president.
Ex VP.
Yeah, like he back on regular stuff now. Now he still got the Secret Service with him.
so
but,
did they buy coach too?
They had to. Yeah.
They gotta follow him. He
life.
fly coach.
That's a whole bunch of plane tickets.
Yeah, probably free.
Well, yeah, no, it ain't free. It's on the government dime. We still paying for that.
Mm.
We still paying.
And Lil Wayne got his pardon letter. Did y'all see that? Like Trump actually did pardon Lil Wayne.
I didn't see it.
He actually did. And Wayne was bragging about it on social media.
Okay.
So, it is what it
What he
is.
gonna do now? Is he gonna go?
Yeah, that's the question. Like, so what you gonna do, man? Oh,
Yeah.
and you know what? Damn, we should have. Well, Saved by the Bell. Y'all used to watch that when we was little, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The homie Screech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was sick. Wasn't he on Dancing with the Stars? He was on one of them reality
I
shows.
think he was, but he had just
Yeah.
got diagnosed with cancer too. Not too long ago.
Yeah, it's cancer is no joke. It'll take you out really quickly. And again, that's just a reminder for all my fellas out there, man. Make sure you get your appointments, your checkups, even during this time, man. Make sure you go to your doctor and make sure you get that your whole body checked out, because again, it's men have a fear of going to the doctor and asking those certain questions. So we have to get rid of that stigma and be more forthcoming like women are. Women go to the doctor and they ask everything.
Not always.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Not
My
always.
wife.
I think it needs to be better on both sides. I mean, it's certain things that we will ask because we just normal stuff that we ask. That might seem like a lot to y'all, but then there are other things that go on that we just kind of put back off in our mind and just say, okay, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. Like, if we start getting a pain in an area, we might, it might be a pain in your stomach, on the side that you just kind of like, oh, I'm just stressed, I'm just tired, But I mean, the regular basic stuff, because I can't say all of us, but from a young age, most of the females I know, we were taught about our bodies and what we got to take care of, and especially our female parts. They talk to us about that and say, hey, if it's a problem there, people usually check on that, but some of these other things, like checking for lumps in your breast. A lot of women don't do that. A lot of women won't go get the mammogram. But I will
Ladies,
say, ladies,
if you don't want to check for your lumps in your breast, I can help you out. I'm here for you.
oh Lord, but
It's a sacrifice, but I'm here for you.
are better now. It's not, it's not as intimidating because I had to start getting mammograms in my 20s, and I remember then when I got one, it was like it was like you going out there opening your garage and laying on the ground and laying your breast there, and somebody taking the garage door and slamming it down. That's what a mammogram was like. But now, it ain't nothing like that.
It's all digital now, right?
Well, no, I mean, you still have to sit them up there, and they, put the little. They have to try to flatten them so they can see the tissue and stuff on the inside. Don't nobody do all that Action is doing. But it's a little uncomfortable because you have to raise your arm so they can get all the way under. Because like a lot of times that lump it's not necessarily here, it's over here, so it's around on this side. Now for me, mine was up at the top. It felt like a pea bump, but it was at the like a frozen pea. It was there, but for the most part, it's usually on the side. So, like some women don't even know how to check for it or what they're feeling for.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
That's what that is.
I don't have breast anymore. That's my stomach. My stomach moved from down here to up here, so that's my stomach.
Wow.
See, that's our common bond. See, we have a common bond.
Speaking of bonds.
Boom, here we go. How you gonna flip that one?
Speaking of bonds.
Some balls.
Close. The only reason you won't come to Action Jaxon's Super Swing Golf Tournament is that you have to be bonded out of jail, and you can't make it. So that means everybody's going to be at the Action Jaxon's Super Swing Golf Tournament. It's Sunday. Yeah. What you doing? You ain't doing nothing. I know it's COVID. I know you're concerned because I'm concerned because I don't like going places either. I'm going to keep it 100. However, we will be practicing social distancing. We're going to be masked up. Everybody going to kind of have their own little space. It's going to be fun. Come on out. It's $70 for 3 hours, where in the real world, that probably would be like $210. You getting free food. You meeting all the Media Room 360 family. You got Kevin Kirksey out there. You got JP Salsa. You got the Star Girls out there. You got some former NFL players. You got Big Nate Livings, who was on the show last week. You got it's just gonna be a lot of people, man. And bring the family and hit some balls with us and have some fun. And you got plenty of time to get ready for the big game from 12 to 3 this Saturday for our Dallas-Fort Worth listeners. 75 in Park Lane, North Dallas. Top Golf. Very prestigious place, very fun place. I've been there a couple of times in Indiana and Ohio. And, man, you need to come on out and hang out with us, man. This is how first event of the new year for us, man. And we definitely want to meet you and thank you for all the support that you've been giving Media Room 360 with Mel's and Shani in the morning, with Big Bink's Break Room, with Killer and Muck, and Antoinette, Recipe for Conversation, and all the church shows we have on the Media Room 360 that you can take with you anywhere, everywhere you go. Just download the app, Media Room 360.com. And if you want your ticket to go for Actions event Sunday, go to actionsageride.com. What a way to end the show with all that information. And so you know what you're doing this Sunday with Shani, Action, and myself. Man, hold up.
T Woods, baby, T Woods.
Okay. I'm trying to get there.
That's it, damn it.
Hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Y'all.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the break room. What you doing? Hey, what we